Ram was saved and baptized by his pastor, missionary Jimmy Rose, at the age of 12. Rachel was saved and baptized at the age of 7 by her father, missionary Tom Gilmer. Both Ram and Rachel grew up on the mission field in missionary-minded Baptist churches. At the age of 13, Ram was called to be a missionary from Brazil to Brazil. Rachel received the same call when she was 9. After graduating from Bible college in the United States, this young married couple returned to Brazil along with their first child, Rochelle Joy, to establish Bible-believing churches. 3 years later, God gave them another daughter, Roxanne Jean. Both girls love the Lord and are serving Him. Over their 19 years as missionaries, Ram and his family have established 4 Baptist churches. Maranatha Baptist Temple of Goiânia is the first church they established. They call this church the mother church of their other ministries in Brazil. It was established in November 1993. Today, this church is one of the largest independent Baptist churches in Brazil. It gives to missions and helps to establish other churches. Ram calls it the Church of the Family because of its strong emphasis on parents and children. Plus, it has a strong emphasis on evangelism. I, Roger Peterson, have preached in this church several times since 1998 and have seen how they work to bring the lost into the services, to hear the message of salvation. Many have received Christ as their Savior as a result of their good work. Ebenezer Baptist Temple is the second church they established. In 1998, Ram sent 25 people from the mother church, along with Pastor Marcelo and his wife, Patricia, to establish a new work on the opposite side of Goiânia. This church also is evangelistic. It gives to missions and has helped a new church get started. This church is called Mount Zion Baptist Church. It's in the city of Goiânia. Maranatha Baptist Temple of Londrina was established by the Ribeiros in 2004. It is a 13-hour drive down south from Goiânia. So Ram and his wife Rachel had to move down to this city, and God allowed them to completely organize this church in only 18 months. Besides the love offerings from the mother church in Goiânia and gifts from the sending churches in the United States, Ram and Rachel sacrificed by using their own personal savings and retirement plan to finish the construction of this church. When they returned to Goiânia after just 1.5 years, they left the church in Londrina with 2 full-time pastors, their own building, the Faith Promise Plan to raise funds for missions, and over 100 people attending the services regularly on Sundays. This church now has its own Bible Institute and is starting another church in a nearby city called Holândia. Maranatha Baptist Temple of Aparecida de Goiânia was the 4th church Ram and Rachel started after they returned to Goiânia, which began in October of 2011. The mother church sent Pastor Everton and his family along with 4 other families to start this new ministry. With financial help from the United States and from the mother church, Ram began his church by constructing an attractive building for the Sunday school classrooms. Then, 3 mission teams from the United States were sent from the construction for worldwide evangelism to build an auditorium for 180 people. This church is still a congregation of the mother church, but is quickly moving toward becoming an independent church. In addition to these 4 churches that Ram has started with his wife, they have established several other ministries in Brazil through these local churches. First was the Maranatha Bible Institute, which is located at the Mother Church in Goiânia. It has graduated close to 100 students since 1998. Most of these graduates are faithful servants of God in their local churches, but some have gone on to full-time ministries. Second was the Jimmy Rose Christian School. This functions at the Mother Church as well. It began in 2009 with the help of missionary Bethany Thompson. The school, which began with K3, has added a new grade each year. Today, this school has over 80 students from K3 through 2nd grade. Through daily broadcasts on BBN International radio stations in Brazil and BBN Internet, Ram is able to reach Portuguese-speaking people all over the world. He has received letters from listeners from such faraway places as Japan and New Zealand. The 4th ministry that the Ribeiros have established are camps. Each year, all 4 churches send their people to family and youth camps for spiritual growth. They also have developed dynamic deaf ministries in 2 of these churches. Through their leadership and the leadership of missionary Carl Johnson, these 2 churches are reaching the deaf for Jesus, and they're providing them with spiritual growth and fellowship. Ram and Rachel are now getting ready to start their 5th church in the southeast of Brazil. Only the Lord knows how long it will take them to establish this church, but we can help speed up the process by praying for them and helping them financially. Please pray for God's presence, His power, and protection, and provision in their lives. Pray concerning the possibility of giving toward this new ministry. The southeast of Brazil is one of the most expensive regions of the country to build a church. But the Ribeiros know that the same Lord who has called them to this field can provide for this new church. Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. Thank you for receiving the Ribeiros in your church and for participating in their lives and ministry. I have been actively involved with missionaries in many foreign countries since 1987 and can wholeheartedly recommend this family to your love and care. I know their ministry personally and am confident that the churches they are establishing are glorifying God in Brazil. May God bless you as you join us in prayer for their church planting ministry.